Hello, and welcome to yet another episode 3 to be precise, of Website Nightmares. This is Aaron Yeagle, your host for the terrors of the web. Now, at first glance, you might not think there's much wrong with this website, but unfortunately, it's pretty bad. And I'll jump right into it. First and foremost, let's look at this little cluster of crap up here. Can't read that because of the background, and it's kind of a mess and too complicated, and why didn't it get its own place? This is an important function of the website. It's nice to have it up on top, but it needs to be clear. It needs to be easily accessed and clean and separate. It could have gone on a section above the header, or it could go on right below the header. It could go here in this box. I don't know. From a design perspective, we have this gray, cloudy Oregon sunset on the ocean kind of picture. Is that supposed to reflect the sunset of our lives as we grow old and can't read stuff like this over here? I don't know. I would have chose something a little happier. Maybe something like this. This came from iStock Photo, and I've seen 10 billion times. Let's take another look at my friend, the fonts. So, font. Why are there 3 different fonts? Back one. All right. Could have had one here and then one for everything else. Just deal, huh? One font. And let's look over here. Okay, look at this mess. Okay. Now, yes, they're nice big letters. Yes, when you hover them, you can read them. But guess what? 6% of the male population of the United States will not be able to view this menu because it's 2 blues. Okay? Blue on blue, green and blue, really hard for people who are colorblind. Okay? A little more effort here, folks. The lines, why are we having the lines? Don't need the lines. Just make your fonts better. Okay? Calendar of upcoming events, but there's no events? Okay. Later on inside, I'll show you. There are some events, but none appear on the home page, which is what they want. Oh, and look at this. Here's blue, black. Okay. Sorry, that's a little problem. Let's fix it. And let's do grammar. Okay, at least your period is outside of the quote. I'll give you that. Another thing I hate, this stuff, mess. I know these are sponsors, corporate sponsors or whatever, that are supporting this organization that lobbies for gerontological stuff. But could we have done a better job? Made them all one uniform size? Look at this one. I can't even read it. I'm old. I can't read this. Most people can't read this, and why? Get rid of it. Chuck it. Clean it up. Okay, now another thing. Down here. Okay, now I looked at this after, before I was going to do this, I looked down here, and Wild Apricot provides a valuable service for people who don't really want a web design. They want function. So these folks got function and no design. Okay, this is crap. And all this is doing is advertising Wild Apricot, not Oregon Gerontological Association. Okay, so become a member. You come here, click, next, and buy. Okay, this is at least functioning properly. News, great. Okay, health aging news. This is an iframe. That's going to, I would guess, an RSS feed. Okay, fine. And look, here's some updates of things happening on Thursday, November 3rd. Oh, wait, that was, 16 days ago? Hey, you've got a website that you can update. Why aren't you updating it? Let's go. If you want to keep old stuff up, then make an archive so that you can build your SEO by having content go into the background and still stay on the net and still be accessed and still build up all your key terms. Okay, and I really love this, by the way. Hello, Aging Network participants. Now, are they participants of the Aging Network, or are they aging participants of a network? I think that's quite rude, to be exact. So then we go here to the board, and we have a list of people. Again, fonts, people, fonts, 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 fonts. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you include the colors and the bolds and the not bolds, okay, definitely a problem. So needs to go bye-bye. Fix, fix, fix. If you're going to do pictures, have everybody do pictures. If you're not going to have a picture, everybody have pictures, then no pictures. At least these 4 people should have pictures, but you know, let's make it consistent. And all this, okay, never mind. Here we go. Strategic plan, okay, font's too small, it needs to be 1 point higher. Sponsor, become a sponsor, good, 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 like that. Sucks. Why couldn't they get a transparent PNG file from Marahurst University? I don't know. Why the white behind the sponsor levels? Don't know. At least it's dark on white, okay, or dark on light. Good. Okay, fundraisers. Here's some things going on. Looks totally out of context of the whole website. And look, we have collected $79 in cash, 14 pounds of food of $9.26. That was ages ago. You wanted a site that you could edit, and you're not editing it. So anyway, overall, for the folks at Oregon Gerontological Association, valiant effort using a packaged system, but as you can see, every packaged system has a problem and its limitations, and a lot of those problems and limitations are that this is run and managed by a person who is not a web person. Have a web person, web designer like myself, build you the proper site so that you can manage it and do it on a daily basis. Otherwise, why have it? So, congratulations on a website nightmare.